What's up, everyone? It's your girl Anita flying high here, and this is the recap for Kansas City Current versus Angel City FC. Kansas go atop of the table with a 4-2 win. It was an interesting game. It could have been better because, there was some controversy. VAR was in the mix, and I really wanted to hear what was all this Kansas City hype. We all know that the Chiefs won the Super Bowl with, yada yada Swifty. And, but anyways, Kansas City, first ever, it's so weird, 2024, we actually have a first ever women's, built anything, I'm playing, for women's built, stadium, particularly for women's sports. So it's kind of weird, but hey, whatever. I'm happy for Kansas. Anyways, they got the dub. Vlatko is the manager for Kansas City. It's really weird how he got a job immediately after his performance at the USA. So it's just like, I'm thinking they wanted something more familiar, and Vlatko was, I guess, the best option. Anyway, sometimes I always feel it's not the manager, it's the players, and it is what it is. Kansas, they started off to a 6-minute goal with DiBernardo. She was wide open, man. The early goals, some of them were like, I was like, where's Angel City's defense? Because she was open inside the box, and I was like, oh, geez. Same with Spenstra's, I think that's her name. She has an interesting name. Same with her goal. She was open too. She was open too on her goal when she got the header. But, Kansas, I like Angel City, I'm happy that LaRue was back. So, LaRue was, I prefer, I don't really know too many of the, Kansas players, so I resonate more with Angel City. But Kansas signed some players. I was like, damn, when I was looking into more of them. They signed the Brazilian Bia, and then they have this fabulous wing player, Chawinga. She had came from the Chinese league, and also she had played in the Swedish league. Y'all, in 100 and I think 55 caps or something like that for those two countries, for those two teams, in over the 6-year span. So 155 caps. She had scored 138 goals. When she just left this Chinese team, she scored 83 goals and 85 caps. It's crazy what type of... She's only 25, but she's a Virgo, so I'm not surprised. She's a master. But anyways, it got on the score sheet too. She probably had one of the best goals of the night. We got 6. We could have had 7 if things didn't go in Angel City's favor, but they didn't. So anyways, DiBernardo's goal was pretty easy. It was the first one in 6 minutes, and then Spetstra, like I said, Kansas City, she ended up scoring a header right at halftime, right at halftime. Those late stoppage goals sucks, So Angel City, I was like, damn, it could be over by now. So, they come out of the locker room in the second half. And Sid LaRue, shout out to her. She got a goal, a really good goal. And that's what we were talking about. I was live yesterday. And we watched the game. And she ended up heading the ball inside the box. Emsley was putting them balls right on the mark. She had a very good game distributing the ball for Angel City, and I was really happy, because she's a former citizen as well. So she ended up getting she ended up finding Sid LaRue, and she got the first goal. But immediately, right on the counterattack, Kansas went right back down, and that's when Chawinga, she got the goal. And I was like, yo, when I first saw the name, I was like, Chawinga? I was like, or Chawinga, I was like, hold on, the PSG player? Because there's another girl in France that has the same last name. They are very similar in archetype, very pacey ladies. And honestly, this Chawinga for Kansas, she was just very powerful. She's a little smaller than the other one that plays for Paris Saint-Germain, but she was quite good. And like I said, over these last 6 years, she scored 138 goals. So I'm like, she knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. So it's just automatic for her. And so she impressed me. Let me tell you about this goal. The the goal that she scored. So Bia was bullying the whole, like she was bullying the back line of Angel City for a little bit. Nielsen, I felt like she was on the ground most of the time on trying to get tackles on some of these girls. Bia's a strong Brazilian, right? So on the third goal, her goal, Taringa, you see Nielsen, she tries to go and like, I guess, get in the tackle, tries to, I guess, step in front of Bia. She kind of just shields her off pretty effortlessly, not gonna lie. And she just passes it to old girl. She's wide open, and she finishes it superbly. So I was like, damn. I was like, it sucked. But it wasn't over. Like I said, it wasn't over. This match ended 4-2. It could have ended maybe 3-3. But yeah, so at this moment, right after Sid LaRue scored, it made it 2-1, and then Chadwiga scored it was the 50th minute, and then it was the 51st minute. So it ended up going back to 3-2. 3-1. So as some time passed, man, who scored the second goal? I totally forgot. Oh, that's right. The rookie Curry, I think she plays fullback for Angel City. She got on the goal. She got her first goal. It ended up being 2-2. 2-2, right? And so finally we get to see Messiah Bright come in. Why is she on the bench? Angel City, Becky Tweed, why are you benching her? You need to start Messiah Bright. You need to start Sid LaRue. Start Raquel. Shout out to Raquel Rodriguez, what is she, Costa Rican? The Costa Rican midfielder? Yes, I'm so happy. I was like, yo, where's help for Angel City? And I'm calling for Henri to step up a little bit more. I see what Claire's doing. I see what Sid LaRue's doing. I'm like, come on, my Henri. Henri, come on, I need you to step it up, because France gonna call you up, and the Olympics are in France, so I'm gonna need you to get it together. She played alright, bro, but I felt like she could be better. But anyways, when Raquel came in, it was like a better game, because, if you didn't know Raquel, she played for Portland. But anyway, she's a good player, and this was a boost, because she was able to distribute to a lot more. But there was an opportunity, and I got like a little flash from Thompson. And like I said, with Thompson, she's just raw, pure talent. She needs more time so we can see more of what she has within, what type of archetype she'll continue to bring without herself. We know she's quick. She's gonna get stronger. And there was opportunity, right? There was a pass on the counter. She had made the run, right? She had made the run, curling inside to the left. I was like, okay, curling inside to the left. And who was defending her? I forgot who was defending her. But I was like, next time, she ended up getting, I think she either got bumped and she wasn't able to get to the ball. But I was like, next time, and sooner rather than later, Thompson's gonna get to that ball, and she's gonna have the strength to bury that ball, bury the goal, and it's really nice to see when the players trigger their run, and you see it on the field as soon as they see it as well. They see the opportunity, you see the opportunity as the observer, and you're like, spot on. But anyways, shout out to Thompson. And so Raquel came in. What happened was, it was just so much. VAR called the goal offside, but it was really tough because Raquel had kind of headed it backwards, and at the time she headed it back towards the goal of the Kansas players, two of the players were offsides. But when the ball did arrive, it hit a Kansas City current player, and she put it back, and it ended up being deflected right back to Raquel, and she went for the goal, and it finished it. So it was 3-3. VAR eventually decided that goal was offsides, which was a bummer. I thought that was lame, because, I like that Angel City had came back from, what he had seen, and they kept fighting for a goal and everything. And then Bia, man, she had a pretty good game. Like I said, the Brazilian, she ended up scoring the fourth goal after the third goal was taken away. So it was 3-3 for like 2.5 seconds, and VAR took it away, and then Bia went down the field and ended up scoring, and making it 4-2. Her finish was pretty well as well. But Kansas City are on top of the table at the current moment. And I'm all right with Kansas. I want to see Dabinia, and I like some of the other players that they have that I was introduced to. So I like Chadwiga and Bia and some others. So Kansas did grow on me in this match. So I'm really happy that I was able to watch this match. And honestly, look. Man, I'm telling you, there's no super teams in NWSL, and it ain't Gotham for sure, because I'm hearing some things. But anyways, thank y'all for tuning in to Anita's Joint. #Extendajoint. Oh my goodness. And I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.